Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Razorbacks will kick it away to start. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Tennessee's offense will have the football first. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his man, it's Valentine. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
That's caught. It's Jackson. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. It'll just make it more satisfying if they can move the chains after starting 1st and 20. Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow. They don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill. Go get the running back. Get a tackle for a loss.
The Vols trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. Wide open downfield. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. And the Vols have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw, it's St. Clair. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Open space at the 25. Touchdown! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Arkansas's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. The give to the back. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. The Razorbacks in the hurry up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive line to get to the QB.
Now a lot of work to do to move this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. So here is the Tennessee offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Offense in the sumo set with the big boys. On the ground, it's Hartman. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football, right? And that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll try the run. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw at St. Clair. On the move to his left. He's got an open man. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6. They'll give it to the back. Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Looking to throw on 1st down. The throw. Makes the catch. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the 1st quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Jackson will throw. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
And the Razorbacks will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. The give on the inside. Got the first down. Looking for more. It's a running room. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
You're going to win a lot of games if you can generate explosive plays. That's what we've seen in recent weeks from this football team, but this offense, man, they are every defensive coordinator's nightmare because of the players they've got lining up all over.
They'll run it on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tennessee. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Jackson gonna throw it. Quick strike complete. That's some old school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. They go to the ground, fighting off the defender. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. The Razorbacks will hustle to the line. Send the tight end in motion. He'll pull it on the read. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. And the Razorbacks will punt it away on 4th down. Takes it on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Here's the pressure. Get it out on the screen. Showing off the arm. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective. What a nice job getting rid of the football, not only avoiding the sack, but getting the nice gain.
And taking a shot, getting hit as he throws it, showing some toughness, but going through his progression, he couldn't find anybody open, finally went to his running back, got him the football, and he did the rest.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Slings it downfield. Working that left side. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. The Volunteers have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. And the Volunteers can really attack on this 2nd and short. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. Man, that was an impressive and dominant 1st quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Now on second down. From the gun, the ground game. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Now, a fourth down.
Tries to get it on the ground. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 11.
Gotta love the physicality on 4th down and short. You know what's coming. They hand the football off to the running back. No secret, but he plays physical, gets behind his pads, and gets the 1st down.
Using his legs, it's Hartman. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The give to the single back. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown ball! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. The corners are walked up tight. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Holds it in on the left. Open spaces. Touchdown, Arkansas. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So here is the Tennessee offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
When a running back has had as much success as this guy's had so far, listen, defense has got to cue in. They got to cue in to him. He's priority number 1, number 2, and number 3. That's a good start to maybe turning this defensive effort around.
The Vols want to crank the tempo. They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice play by the defense, but now is a time they've got to be more consistent. They allowed this running back to go off in that first half, and moving forward now, they've got to try and take this running back away.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Back to throw, it's St. Clair. Buys a little time with his feet. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be 4th down. And the Vols decide to... Oh, trickeration, he wants to throw. The catch is made, but he's beyond the sideline, so they'll turn it over on downs. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Great place to start for this offense. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative.
Breaks into the open. Ripping off a good... Inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. This proficiency in the passing game can take you back to yesteryear and one of the great quarterbacks in Arkansas history, in Joe Ferguson.
Yeah, just slinging the pill, just being able to provide balance.
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Set to kick this one away.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Matthews. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking for a man. It's St. Clair. Dances away to buy time. He throws one to the left. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
No panic and hesitation by the defense on that play. First off, nice job getting some pressure, flushing the quarterback out to his left, and even a better job in the back end covering after that scramble play.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Finds his man. It's Jefferson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. There's still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
The Volunteers will punt this one away. Might want to stick with kicking this time after misfiring on the last fake. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Wants to fire on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Booker. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Fine play action. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Razorbacks will send out the punt unit. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And the Volunteers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Bunch formation for these receivers. A little screen to the running back. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Vols headed quickly to the line. The give out of the gun. Makes a man miss. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. They're going to ride this running back. He has the first and still on his feet. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Vols, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Quarterback making checks. To the air, it's St. Clair. Makes the grab on the left. He's guided out of bounds at the 12-yard line.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Volunteer.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Under fire. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And that's the 4th sack this offensive line has given up today. And guess what? You thought they'd be better. Last week, they got their butts chewed out. 6 sacks they gave up. This week, on their way to doing it again, this offensive line has to step up.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Got some room to run. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Tennessee.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to. Scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And he tacked on the extra point. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a great one today in Knoxville so far. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough tough to quantify.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player. But
there he goes. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. All right, let's get it. They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Hauls it in. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
He'll do it himself. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Razorbacks are on the move. They'll move the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Jackson will throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's complete to the left. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. To the ground with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. It's good. Easy call for the refs. Are forced to settle for 3.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So here is the Tennessee offense. They were able to do whatever they wanted the last time they had it. They put together some runs, they completed some passes, and they put a touchdown on the board. Leaves it with the back. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's St. Clair. It's complete on the right side. At the 35, he's got more. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Volunteers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Pulls it in. It's Jackson. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7. 2 wide out to either side. Makes the catch. It's Jackson. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. It's a draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
On that last 3rd down play, if you're going to go draw, the quarterback's got to do a better job selling pass. I think he was just a little bit too quick getting the ball to the running back, and now here we are, 4th down.
On 4th and 7, analytics, gut feel, or maybe just wanting to keep the offense out there. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. With the catch, it's Staley. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Vols didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Now from inside the red zone. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hartman. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Hartman. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Caught near the sticks. It's Hartman. Touchdown ball! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud out of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. On the other side, well, they're just taking that right to the mix.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he puts through the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. Bowling Green is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. They're trailing by 11 to Akron. The MACtion never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Makes the grab. It's Braswell. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. The Razorbacks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Now they'll run the draw. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. And the Razorbacks line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Off play action. Grabbed in the middle. It's Booker. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Razorbacks have this offense rolling. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Razorbacks have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. He's looking deep. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. The Razorbacks come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll try to sneak it. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Defense in press coverage. Jackson gonna throw it. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch, it's Booker. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Makes the grab down the middle. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And the Razorbacks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Oh, they're after him. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. He sends 3 wide receivers left, 1 on the other side on 2nd and 4. Defense showing blitz here. Dropping back, it's Francis. Here's a heat. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas. Quick strike through the air for the score. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Makes a move. Outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. Gonna run it. It's Hartman. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to him. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And the Vols want to move quickly.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Buying some time. He's going to fire to the left. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. That's caught. It's Jefferson. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. So he was forced to just take what the defense gave him, and they were able to stop him short of the 1st down.
And when you're a defense and you get 3rd and long and you know exactly where those sticks are, you set your feet at them, they throw it underneath, I go rally, make the tackle. Perfect 3rd down and long execution by this defense.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Finds his big tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it. Made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Throws to the back. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Got it near midfield. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Caught near the sticks. It's Matthews. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Find my guys quickly, know my matchups, get them the football, let them do the rest. So many playmakers now in football. I'm trying to get it to him as fast as possible so he can do that. Right after the catch, make guys miss, make beautiful plays.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. The Volunteers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The handoff, keep working on that clock. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. Absolutely center cut. And that will extend their lead even further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. LSU is down, but they are not out of it. Not in Tiger Stadium. A place Bear Bryant once said was like playing inside a drum. Maybe the best home field advantage in football. They're trailing by 11 to Oklahoma. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition. And if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Looking to pass. It's Francis. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Razorbacks now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Looking to fire. Flips it out on the screen. Hard running there. Turning it on. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. The Razorbacks will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. The play action fake. The short hands. It's Marshall. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. He tries to take the top off. And he's got it inside the 10. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Fires into the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Why not trying to get it in? They found a way to get in the ruck, but he is stopped short, and it'll be 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Pressure coming. They got him. It's a sack. Took a chance to try to score the touchdown and now get nothing. The offense starts in the shadow of its own end zone. From the gun. Give on the inside. Looks as if he'll get it up to about the 14-yard line. And the Volunteers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Handoff from the gun. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Offense, quick tempo. He'll pull it on the read. Gets it past the marker. Turns it on in midfield. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field.
That's the danger as a defense when you're playing against this guy, because you know you're going to see the option. And if you don't have a player dedicated to pursuing and stopping him, he is going to...
That ball is live in the backfield. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. Second down after the offense recovered its own fumble. He'll keep it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.